So I'm just going to give you a quick tour of the garden. Purely because I don't think I've done it before. You'll have to bear with me. You can see there's like a storm coming. It's stormed obviously, but it's not far off. These are lettuce. You can cut these about 3 times, 4 times, come back, and then you've got onion. As you say, it needs weeding in here as well. You see, some coriander and carrots, and then there's a bean, or a dwarf bean, and then these are sweet peas. Lovely these. They look like little, bean pods, so to speak. It's just outside, really. So you get this front bit. In the winter, that just looks dead. Looks like it's not there, and there's all wildflowers. The previous owner in the past, they planted all this. I was going to take it all out, just plant veg. But I just wanted to see what flourishes out. I only just moved in here. I planted a big sunflower. There's going to be a giant sunflower. And just like you can eat the sunflower seeds, you see. And that's some rhubarb. Got some rhubarb there. That's just outside. Got some cherry trees. Oh yeah, these laurels, I was going to say these laurels, I don't know if you can see. If I can get closer. That's a laurel. Like dead shiny, you see. They produce cyanide then. That's, if you go to the UK's most poisonous garden, got one in there. Only when you, like as you say, I'm not used to be, I am a tree surgeon. And when you put them in a wood chipper and blend them up, you're dead cautious. I'm thinking, I've done loads of jobs with them, but I'm not dead yet anyway. So that's the little allotments. I'll go up there in a minute. That's just the garage part. So yeah, here, what have we got here? These were all bulbs in that as well. And I took them all out purely because I'm not really interested in plants that look aesthetically pleasing to the eye. I'm interested in, can I eat it? Is it any use to me? I understand like that, it's going to be great for the wildlife, the bees and, for pollination and stuff, but I want to know, can I eat it? What's the point of it being in my garden if I can't use it? As if I'm just going to stare and look at it, but that's basil, as you can see. Little couple of nutrient deficiencies. I'll have to get some feed on that, some of the organic performance. Coriander, parsley, more parsley, different type, and then carrots and giant sunflower again. And that was obviously planted here previously, so that's a little, apple tree. And this is where my greenhouse is, and that's where I'm going. Oh, that's what I meant to show you. I've been on the Jack's Magic. It's good soil, that. It's got some nice drainage in. It's the one from Asda, 3 for 10. There's literally no feed in it whatsoever. That's enriched with seaweed. So that's a Virginia creeper. We've got some more rhubarb. The rhubarb, don't forget, that was originated, I should say, traced back to China. Mongolia, the Himalayas, or Siberia. Purely because the plant would survive the frozen climate, basically. And then we got some king carrots. That's courgette. Got loads of courgettes in here. And the courgettes, they're like courgettes when they're small. And then you go to zucchinis. There's some onions. And then obviously I've got my chili plants. It's got some leeks. These hemp things, that's what I was going to say, the hemp seeds that are, sprouted from the cereal. I'm going to get rid of these purely because the majority of, actually all of them, I think, are males. And I'll show you properly once. I don't want to even let them, I don't even want them pollen sacs to even open because, as you know, I've got a female plant here. I've just started flowering this on the 19th in the shed. So I put it in the shed at 6:30. and I put it back in here about 10:30 when it's dark, obviously, and then it just, gets up with the sun, basically. I don't have to get up early. But yeah, these starting to produce pollen sacs, and I just thought, get rid of them. Don't even want to chance it. I don't even want to put them round in close proximity, hide them somewhere, because that pollen can just blow in the wind. So I've got some cayenne, chili peppers, tomatoes, more hemp. The hemp. What are they? Patio redskin chili peppers, and there's some more cayenne chilies. They're peas, aren't they? Yeah, peas. And then the blueberry plants. And as you can see, these courgettes, these go massive. There's another one there, but they need feeding. As you can see, there's a lot of leaf, so you can see they need loads of night. They need all the, they need a lot of macronutrients, basically. That's what I was going to show you. Remember I was saying about this stuff, I used to use this years ago. Now you can use it for ornamental plants, like you can get away with it if you're just going to have like a, wouldn't say an orchid, but you know what I mean, like a flower, and you just, because it's synthetic. Purely what I don't like about synthetic nutrients was, and obviously this was designed for flowers, not really to be consumed or smoked or put in veg, is all the nutrients are soluble in salt. So when you put it in there, it leaves a salt base behind, you see. Just turn this fan off. It leaves a salt like build up in the medium, and you have to flush it out. Especially if that was a cannabis plant. What people don't understand is when you're using liquid fertilizer, people think you don't need to flush it out for the last 2 weeks. That's just wrong. Is you need to flush it out at least 3 times. Well, I'd say 3 times over the whole growing process. And the third time is the last 2 weeks. You say it's just so you don't get a salt build up in the medium, and everything is flushed out. But that stuff is, it's got like a unique mix of 9 nutrients. But the problem is with it, it's synthetic, and obviously you wouldn't want to use. I've used it years ago when I was a lot younger to kickstart. I wouldn't use them on seeds; it'd be too strong. But to kickstart, me little seedling off basically into maturity, and it has worked. It was great, fantastic, but it's all for synthetic, so that's why I wanted that one. And that's the Performance Organics, and obviously it's organic, but it doesn't have, that's the colour of it. See, that's like green, and I always thought to myself, have they put a dye in it to turn it green, so it just makes your leaf look more green and looks more flourishing and healthy? It's just because there's like a dye in it. But this one is it stinks as well. It's like obviously you see the colour of it. It's like black and brown. But yeah, you can use this. It says rooted in science. But this has only got your macronutrients in it. It's only got your nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. So it's only good for it's not got all. So this one has obviously got like manganese and iron and zinc and molybdenum and what else? I think that's it really. But yeah, it's got other water, soluble minerals and elements in basically. So I always thought to myself, if you use that, will you be lacking? Because that's your macronutrients. Will you be lacking on your micronutrients? So then, if you were using that, would you need to bump it up with, a little bit of micro? Because that's your building blocks basically to build. But I'm just thinking you'll need these necessary elements. So I'll use that. Remo's, I bought that, I think by mistake, about 2 years ago. Wanted a bigger bottle, but if that doesn't do, you just add a bit of that. But that's only in soil, that's not super soil. You see what I'm saying? That's only in super soil. So yeah, what I was going, oh yeah, these, if you can look, the ants are all on this sticky residue. I don't know where it's coming from. I understand, and I'm going to move this in a minute. That's like, I see it looks like spit, doesn't it? Well, that'll be like a caterpillar or a butterfly's got in here. But this is what I was going to show you. if it stabilises. Oh, what's going on? Well, anyway, see this here, see that? Now watch as I peel it off. It's like a flatworm. It's a weird. Like all the flatworms, used to work in marine biology, but that's why it looks very similar. And they were all over this plant. Now I bought this plant from the garden centre, and it was rife with it. They were everywhere, and I thought, what on earth? Now I've started to Google it, but I'll look into it properly. But it was rife. Now I found these two in the garden, and these two are a lot more healthy. And obviously it's a different breed, but I know it's a blueberry plant, but it's a different strain or different, type. But yeah, it was rife full of them. I'm gonna have to find out what they are, because what you do find is, obviously, if there's loads of like ants. Now, what's the ants? That's what I was gonna say. Is the ants what they do? They protect aphids, so they look sort of like harvest aphids, because the aphids, suck the sap out of the leaf, and then they secrete it out the back end, and then the ants sort of get like a free sugary drink, and they protect the aphids from ladybirds and other predators. That's why you see loads of ants. And what you'll find on your cars as well is you think it's all a sap coming out of, the leaves, but what you'll find is the aphids. That's why you have all that residue on your car if you leave your car underneath a tree, basically. It's all the aphids pooing on your car. Well, little sugary secretions, like. But yeah, it's just dead random, innit? You'll see all, But these, that's the whole point of it. I don't know what this sticky residue's from, because there's no aphids on it, and that's what was sort of blowing me mind, really. But yeah, I've had to put a dehumidifier in here, purely because it's getting that, it's going to start, in this, obviously, as soon as it breaks into the summer, it start getting that, humid, clammy, damp, hot, stuffy weather. So, need that in there just so there's no stale air. But what I normally have, I have this. This just checks. So what is it now? So it's like 30. So perfect temperature, 27, perfect. It's exactly what you want all the way. And 35% humidity, perfect. And that little sticker's from, I had that from Jack Herrer. That was one of the first buds I ever smoked. Like, not first buds, one of the first strongest strains. I was obsessed with it. My mate grew loads of it purely because it doesn't stink in his house, and he can get big yields off it. And obviously it was as strong as like haze, because there was no hazes out by ours then. It was like Jack Herrer, Black Demeanor, K2 and some other strains, but let's see he's gonna blow. So yeah, Jack Herrer, I was upset no one else had it, and it was one of the best grows ever. So I'll show you this. This is, I had to put that there for the dogs, you see. The dogs. Now these are dwarf beans at the back, and then there's some peas planted at the front. They need to climb up properly yet. They haven't climbed up properly. Just put this stake. That's just a random white cauliflower. But as you can see, it's just what's going on. I understand the cold mix with the hot, and it's just, you always get this at the start of summer and at the end of summer. They're white cauliflower. Oh no, actually, purple broccoli then. Purple broccoli. And that's white cauliflower. And that's some more purple broccoli. And that's some kale. There's loads of kale there. And then these are Brussels sprouts. And then some lettuce. You can cut that about 3 or 4 times, you see. And then obviously some more, white cauliflower and some lettuce. And these are potatoes. Now these are raspberries, like a raspberry bush. The problem was with that's why they're all in channels like that, because when the garden centres were closed, I never had enough soil or anything. So I had to buy like 1 bag of organic farmyard manure, dig like little trenches and just put some, compost in with some like lime to condition the soil, because the soil was absolutely poor. Purely, I don't know, it's just, to me, it just looks like from a building site. The soil, you know, with all bricks and crap in. So it's not the best, but obviously the people who've had it previously in the past, they had cucumber down here, so they run everywhere. So next year, when I'm a bit more on the ball and obviously I've settled, I'll have this a little bit more clean. Better need to do some weeds, you see, some weeds down. So yeah. So yeah, I've got more videos that I'm going to do, and just keep watching it.